For those who have not yet seen the view from the top, their mission is the mountain. Its ascent and the goal of reaching its summit are all the motivation required to push those for whom greatness is not a decision, but rather a destiny. Like many who came before him, establishing himself as a perennial all-star and league-scoring champion have not been enough for Kevin Durant. The mission of the mountain requires more, and more has he given.
Durant, pull-up jumper, up the rim, and and the Thunder win! Durant beat him again!
More than at any time in his still young career, Durant now displays the tenacity to complement his tremendous talents. The elevation of his game has prompted his rapid ascent to an elite status among peers, but it remains that which eludes him that drives Durant. Resting atop the mountain is the man who begins and ends any present conversation of greatness. His climb, equally extended and unquestionably more arduous, ultimately has placed LeBron James at the pinnacle of his profession. So naturally, the question arises. When awards and accolades have been accumulated in abundance, when the man has seemingly met the mission, where cometh the motivation?
Win again. I mean, that's what we come together for. That's what we're here for. That's what I came here for, is to win. That's my only mindset.
Armed with equal part attitude and aptitude, these two incredible athletes have risen to their own altitude. In their greatness, each creates a mountain of motivation for the other. And thus the climb continues.
It is time for Miami Heat basketball on Sunsports. We left you for a week, but the Heat, they kept on winning for you. On the heels of the Lakers and Spurs, here comes the Thunder with the hottest player in the game. Since South Florida is one of the few hot spots in America right now, there's no better place for this showdown.
On a rainy Wednesday night in Miami, we get a clash of NBA Titans. The world's two best players and two teams capable of winning it all under one roof. And you get to enjoy every bouncing basket right along with us. Welcome inside the American Airlines Arena for the first of two games between two teams that met in the 2012 NBA Finals. Miami Heat basketball on Sunsports, proudly presented by AT&T Uverse. And we welcome you to a big game Wednesday night. The Heat and the Thunder, the only South Florida appearance this season for a team.
Let's go, Lee. Show them what you do. Friday, first of all, Bosch came out playing like a madman.
Man, 11 points in the first quarter, and the Heat as a group came out, went up as high as 18-2, I believe. Really set the tone early, and then what happened?
Well, I'm going to finish this first. Don't rush me along.
Right.
Bosch there getting the feed from Rio, and then Battier off the good ball movement asking a simple question. Who's your daddy? Battier, part of a 15-0 run, and then Bosch saying, look, let's move this run to 18. I'm going to go to the edges and splash.
He really stepped Ibaka out, really was stretching the floor with his shooting ability.
Ibaka didn't care. He went in the lane and went one hand on him. And then a little backdoor pass and one basketball. Chalmers, solid work there. Then Fisher starts this thing where he just shoots and doesn't even look and makes everything. There'll be more of that coming up. Ooh, nasty. The Birdman hit 2 or 3 shots. That's one of them. The Heat were up 30-21 there. Now, you were doing a little foreshadowing earlier. Nice literary move by you. Doesn't work in television, but excellent if you're writing a book. There's Beasley there, but then Fisher, here he comes. Then Durant. Oh, here comes the Avalanche now.
They really got the offensive rhythm going. Durant got his offense going. They were spreading around, going inside, outside, beyond the arc.
LeBron there, though, trying to stop the flow and one basketball, but then Lamb in the corner. That's my Lamb. That's all I got. Then the All My Sons move of the game. All My Sons staffing in studio tonight, by the way, as Ibaka and Durant go spinning and spinning and make it happen. 12 points and a half for Ibaka, by the way.
Yeah, that's next level for Durant making that pass. He doesn't make that pass 2 years ago, Jackson.
Third quarter, we got a problem. Jackson, if you're nasty. Then Jones in the corner. This is a 9-0 run to start the third quarter for the Thunder. And then Bosch trying to hold things together. I'm going to need 2 hands from Chalmers to Bosch. Get up, throw it down. Need to work this kind of play a little bit more here, John.
Yeah, I mean, he saw it the whole way. No one rotates over from the weak side. Bosch hard dive, cut to the front of the rim, and they needed more of that ball movement. Here's another same hard cut to the middle. Bosch, instead of stepping back, Jax went to the basket and took advantage.
Ibaka still doesn't care about our flow. Knocking it down 78-62. And then the duel began, John. LeBron and KD going at it.
How much fun was that series, going back and forth. LeBron using his physicality. Look at challenging chest to chest right there with the shot blocker. LeBron coming on top.
And Durant saying, look, see where I am? I can shoot from anywhere.
Deep.
LeBron saying, I do not care. This J is for your mouth. And then Durant saying, but this J counts for one more. Oh, we are the greatest players in the world. Look at us. And then you have the old man. Again. He's not even, his eyes are closed.
And he banked it.
He had several points in this game. My goodness. 92-75 OKC. You can't call for the bus driver at home, but right here, I might as well. Fourth quarter, Durant turned it around. He had 33 points. Then Fisher again. Go ahead, come on in here. Get the highlight. I don't know if we need to linger on Durant's face that long. Here he is, trifecta, you betcha. He had 15 points to end the night. And here is Ibaka with a jumper. You can't, his entire scattering report has changed in the last 5 years.
He's been able to
guy
develop.
where you're like, whatever, let him shoot. Now you better get a hand in his face.
He'll make that mid-range Jimmy on you.
As you take a look at the Esurance game summary, you see LeBron won the battle.
Matched up, so there's no foul issues, and coaches can keep them on the floor. But these guys went at each other, and you see the similarities and the differences in their game. LeBron continues to really attack in the paint off the dribble. He's developed his mid-range game, and Kevin Durant, more of a perimeter scorer. I mean, he was taking threes sometimes about 8 feet beyond the arc. You have to go all the way out to guard him. I've seen the maturation of Kevin Durant. He's gotten stronger, Jax. I mean, he's put on about 15, 20 pounds of muscle. LeBron used to push him around. That's not happening as much anymore, and he's continued to develop himself, getting to the free throw line. He leads the league over 10 attempts a game, Kevin Durant. He's come a long way, and he's taken that team with him.
Final score, 112-95. Our next telecast comes your way Saturday night when the Heat take on the New York Knickerbockers at 8:30. Heat Live, delivered by Papa John's. Get you ready for the game at 8 o'clock. This has been a presentation of Sunsports, your exclusive home for Miami Heat basketball. For Eric Reed and the coach Tony Fiorentino, as well as Will Manso and my man, John Crotty. I am Jason Jackson. Thanks for watching. Good night, South Florida. Here's the final take.
Greatness. It doesn't just happen. It's crafted by the hands of hard work through personal practice. To be all you can be, that desire lies within the hearts of men. And once it is realized, a star has arrived. When you'll see it rise, it's just a matter of time. There's no market size that can dim your shine. The quest to be great can never stop. From yay high ball players to champions at the top. It's all in what you believe. Through the NBA, the basketball gods have been gracious by allowing us to see on full display the one thing that's in all of us: greatness.